Alright, for this next step, what you need to do is the keyword research part. So at this point, you should have selected a niche market where you feel that people are in need of something. So you should have looked at the resources in the last video and determined a niche market where you can help connect people that are having a problem with a solution, because that's ultimately where you're going to become successful. So what you need to do here is now research keyword phrases related to the niche market that you're going after. So for example, I have chosen the weight loss niche. Now it would not be wise for me just to choose the word weight loss, as I'll show you why right here. If I just type in weight loss, for example, what I'm going to find here is there's 83 million results just for weight loss. Now if I put that into quotation marks, that still is going to show 60 million some sites competing for that phrase. Now if I do something like the phrase, weight loss diet plan, for example, the results get quite a bit better just by doing that. Notice now it's clear down to 206,000 competing sites for that phrase. Now even though this keyword phrase gets less searches, I have a much better chance of getting traffic for it than just going after weight loss. So to find these keyword phrases, I recommend you go to Google and type in the keyword phrase AdWords keyword tool. AdWords keyword tool. This is a free keyword research tool that I'm going to be using for you here. So the free Google AdWords keyword tool, you can find it just by going to Google and typing in AdWords keyword tool, just like Google AdWords. And this tool will take just a moment for it to load up here. So what I recommend you do here is you type in your main niche that you're trying to go after. So whether it's panic, disorders, ADHD, acne, whatever kind of niche market you feel that you can help people with, even if it's make money on the internet, or work from home, different things like that. No matter what product or niche market you're going to be focusing in on, it's important that you start with a base keyword phrase. So I'm going to type in here lose weight and then weight loss as my base keyword phrases. And then you need to put in these characters here. It just shows that you are human. And then choose get keyword ideas. Get keyword ideas. So this will take just a moment. Now it's important that you remember this system is going to be showing you how to create articles, much like you learned in the first video. And so each and every one of your articles needs to target a good keyword phrase that is getting results. So think of it this way: as you're doing your research, every single one of these keyword phrases could potentially be a nice article title for you. So what you need to do here, go to the Google AdWords keyword tool, plug in your information, and you're going to get results back from them. So what I also recommend you do is you come over here to where it says match type and you choose phrase. So you choose phrase match. And then you want to come over here where it says global monthly search volume and just click on that, because that will highlight and sort it from top to bottom, the highest search volume to the lowest search volume. So what you need to do here is under phrase match, you're going to notice here weight loss and lose weight, in the millions. To how to lose weight, that's pretty high. Losing weight. So let's come up with a few potential keyword phrases that we could target. So for example, how to lose weight fast might be a good one. So you could actually copy that phrase by right clicking it and choosing copy, and then also choosing add phrase over here. And then go on over to Google and keep it in quotes. And so I open up a new tab within Google, and I'm just going to do a search for that particular phrase right here. What I find here is that there's still actually a lot of competition for this in the 5 million range, so it's probably not going to be the best keyword phrase for us to target, obviously. So you can come back over here and choose remove from that keyword phrase. Or you can kind of, keep it added just so you kind of understand that, hey, this keyword phrase is getting quite a bit of volume, so you understand that that would be potentially, a phrase that you could write an article about. But the important thing is you want to try to find titles that you can possibly rank for, because that's very, very important. Like, for example, how to lose weight quickly has quite a bit less search volume, but 14,000 is still quite a bit. And if we search for that one in quotation marks, you get 1,000,000 results. Now, one other way you can actually search for these to really get an idea as to your ability to rank for them is to come on over and actually type in front of the phrase the word all in title. All in title. What that does is that will narrow down only those sites that are using this keyword phrase in their title tags, which shows up here, because that means that if you use that in the title of your articles, it will automatically show up in the title tags of the major article directories, which means you possibly have a chance of ranking if fewer sites are using that within their title tags. So notice now I took that down by just doing the all in title search to a result where only 4,800 people of the 1,000,000 that we're targeting, that 4,800 are actually only the ones using it in their title tags. So that might be actually not a bad keyword phrase to go after, because even on the phrase match level it's got about 15,000 results. So I would consider adding that phrase. And you can come down here, weight loss exercises, and you could do the exact same thing. So you could, grab that keyword phrase, come over here to where it says all in title, and then just simply paste that in there, removing the quote. So you want to try to find, less than 5,000 is probably a good range to go in. So this one probably wouldn't be a good keyword phrase to target. So you could go back over and, remove that phrase if you accidentally added it. Easy ways to lose weight. So you see here what I'm doing here, I'm trying to find keyword phrases that have good volume, about 1,000 or more searches, because this is a monthly total. And also keep in mind this only includes Google, it does not include Yahoo or the Bing search engine, which Google gets the majority of the searches anyway, so it's important that you target that one. But also keep that in mind that you might pick up some additional searches from those other engines. Easy ways to lose weight. This one's going to be pretty good. It's less than 10,000 for the all in title. And obviously everybody has different methods and strategies they can do this. This is just a good idea for you, to do the all in title thing, just because it really is a good indicator. It's a better indicator of your actual competition, because really competing against a site that's not using this in their title tag, you're going to outrank them if you're using it. So you really need to just look at, who's actually trying to rank for that, and you're going to see that you can get some high volume keywords this way. So I recommend you do this, and that you keep trying to narrow down. You want to try to come up with, as many possible keyword phrases as you can, because each and every one of these would become an additional article. Like you could do an article on easy ways to lose weight. You could also do an article on how to lose weight quickly or how to lose weight fast. So you can kind of get the ideas, as how that's going to work. Best diet to lose weight, that might be just one additional, keyword phrase. So these are all article topics that you're researching here, and you're coming up with topics that give you a chance to rank, plus have some good volume to them. So that would be another, good keyword phrase to add. So as you get down here, as it gets less and less, you can come down all the way down here, and you might see some additional keywords that you might consider going after, like for example, how to lose belly fat. If I were to go over here, and you could come up here and do a search, for lose belly fat, for example, and then choose get keyword ideas, and then that would bring up a whole new list of potential keyword phrases that you could target, focus in on, and potentially profit from with this campaign. Now again, this would work with any niche market that you're trying to go after. So here's one, exercises, best way to lose belly fat. So I could highlight that keyword phrase. 22,000 searches on a local level, meaning the country that I'm searching from, which is the US for this example. So 22,000 some searches a month for best way to lose belly fat, believe it or not. Notice here there's only 2,100 in the all in title option, much less competition, high volume keyword phrase, so you've got here, 14,800. So still a high volume keyword phrases that you could be targeting, and that would make another excellent article topic for you to consider writing about. And also notice here, when you do that search phrase, best way to lose belly fat with the all in title, you notice Easing Articles comes up. You also notice a Blogspot blog comes up. So that tells you that there are some good chances of ranking. On top of that, you've got a video, plus you've got a go articles article that shows up. So that would be a potentially good keyword phrase to go after because you see some success happening with articles. So again, this, the same thing will happen here with any niche market. So if it's acne, let's just use that for example. Let's say we're typing in, acne treatment, for example, and then acne cure. Then choose Get Keyword Ideas, and again, you're going to go through the exact same process. No matter what niche market you're going after, no matter what set of keyword phrases it is that you want to target, the process is going to be the same. You're going to use the Google AdWords keyword tools, and make sure you try to do phrase match because that gives you a little better idea as to the actual volume for certain search phrases. And look for ones, as many keyword phrases as you can. Obviously, the longer the keyword phrase is going to be, the less competition there is, but the less volume. So you kind of want to keep that in mind. But try to look for keywords that are above 1,000. This one, for example, would not be a bad one. Best acne spot treatment, and you come over here, search for it, take off the quotes, and then do all in title in front of it. All in title. And we can see, this one right here, 299 sites competing for that. You see Yahoo Answers comes up, so that tells you see Easing Articles. That tells you just there alone that there's a good chance of ranking if you went after that keyword phrase. And you notice still it gets about 1,000 searches per month. So best acne spot treatment might be a good article for you to consider writing. So you just choose, add phrase and go on to the next one. So you can see here how this is going to work. You want to try to come up with, for this method here, about 10 articles to start off with, about 10 articles, and then you can always go back and add 10 more later. But the whole ultimate goal for this entire campaign is to get 100 articles up, but let's just start with 10. So come up with 10 good keyword phrases, that are getting some volume to them, that have less than 10,000 in the all in title. You'll find many keyword phrases have that. Try to find, obviously, the lower the better. The better chance you have a ranking would be keywords, less than 1,000 or so all in title. But that really narrows down your competition even better. So I would recommend you go out there now and do your keyword research. Try to get about 10 good solid keyword phrases, and then we'll go on to the next step, which is going to be writing the articles and going through that process.